Hello. Welcome back to, I don't know when the last time I filmed was, so it's February 27th today. I have just received in the mail this multi-tool. It cuts stuff. That was an Allen key. And it just fell into my sink of wet dishes. Ew. Saved it. Essentially, I needed something to help me remove the baseboards in my kitchen because the time has finally come. I am installing a pantry. It's gonna go in this corner where I'm currently storing my boxes. I have a problem. I know a lot of people have this problem. I can't throw away a good box. So I have a bunch of boxes here, and actually I already removed 2 other boxes worth of boxes. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pare down my box collection because this is gonna turn into a pantry instead of box storage. So in order to achieve a built-in look, and also to fit the pantry that I purchased from IKEA in this spot, I need those extra couple of inches. I have to remove the baseboards. At the bottom, you know where baseboards are. They're at the bottom. Also going to remove the baseboards behind this unit so we can slide back an inch as well. So basically this whole wall back here, baseboards are coming out, and in order to do that I needed this special tool, which I now have, and I'm very excited about it. This tool can also cut drywall, which I will be doing in another project, medicine cabinet project. So I needed it anyway. I'm excited to get started. So I'm just realizing for the first time that my outlet is on the baseboard. Because of course it is. This house is insane. Most people's outlets are in the wall. Mine's on the frickin' baseboard. So I'll have to look into that. I'm actually annoyed that might be a problem. Frick! I guess I'll start on this side instead. My pantry was delivered from IKEA on Tuesday. It's now Sunday. And it's too heavy to carry up by myself in the box, so I figured I'd leave it downstairs until I'm building it, which I thought would be today, and carry it up piece by piece. But now I don't know if I can build it today, if that outlet's gonna cause me trouble. Okay, so I've moved some stuff, got rid of the box corner. As you can see, the outlet is here, just a regular outlet, so I might plug the fridge into this outlet for the time being. Okay, here are the tools I've collected for baseboard removal. A hammer. I don't know what this is called. Spatula. A wall spatula. A screwdriver. Some pliers and some tape. So oh wow. The major problem I'm facing now is that this is incredibly heavy. And I thought I could just brute force pull it away from the wall, but I can't. It's really, really, really heavy, and I don't know where to put stuff. As you can see, this is already full, and the cupboard's obviously full. Okay. I managed to move this. I took out my crock pot, my Dutch oven, and the KitchenAid mixer, and that made it light enough to push. I honestly did not realize those 3 things together were that heavy. Well, the Dutch oven's pretty heavy. Anyway, I've run into my next obstacle. It is this. Basically, there's a lot happening on the back here that is going to prevent my stuff from sitting flush against this wall, which is annoying because I just want to do stuff on my own, but I can't. That is annoying, and I'm annoyed by it, but I don't think it's gonna, I think I can work around it. Basically, I think I'm just going to take the baseboards off the walls on the sides rather than the back. What I really need is more width, not more depth. So moving it back 2 inches would have been nice, but it's not necessary. Oh, but now I'm thinking, if I were to get rid of this, all the furnishings would fit flush against the wall, and I could, you know, especially with the pantry, which is very tall, like attach it to the wall with a bracket like that. But now this isn't flush with the wall. So even when this unit is pushed all the way back because of the quarter round and the baseboards, it's like 1.5 inches away from the wall. So I can't really bolt it to the wall. So I really wanted to make it flush. So I have to decide either, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. I can proceed today with doing the side walls and getting the extra width I need for the kitchen, but if I plan to have somebody else help me with the back wall by moving all these like junction boxes and outlets and stuff, and eventually making things flush to the back wall, that is 2 different depths. And now I have to decide, do I plan to do this later? Because if I plan to do this later and I cut this today, then when eventually this is made flat, then everything's gonna shift back 2 inches and then I have this gap. Is that gonna be a problem? What do I wanna do? Do I want it to look good now? Am I even gonna pursue this? I wish I was an electrician. If I was an electrician, this wouldn't be a problem. Just saying. I'm gonna do it. I want the width. And I want it today. Never used this tool before. Here we go. Exciting. I just know my roommate's gonna be confused about what that noise was. Woo! The angle is very difficult, being this close to the floor. Woo! Part 1 complete. Look at the nails on these. Are these the appropriate nails for... I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought this would be a lot easier. I thought it would just fall apart. It's hard. So I'm really doing a piece by piece approach here. I had planned to take it off all in one piece so I could fill this in the future if I needed to, if we're gonna do the flush thing. But it's just chipping away. Chipping away. I am leveraging off the wall now, but I don't want to break the wall, so I'm doing the piece of wood here, prying like that. Yeah, this has been painted. There's so many coats of paint on here. I don't know where the nails are. I mean, one of them's here, obviously. The one was up here, one's here. There could be one over here, which is why it's so hard for me to pull. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it's been 10 seconds since my last clip. Big progress here. Prying this off. Accidentally dropped my paint. I hope there's not a bottomless pit back here, but my paint can opener fell back here. What the heck? Yay, saved it. This nail's so long. Are these normal? Whew. I feel like I've gone back in time. In case you didn't know, my walls are plaster, and that's why it's hard for me to do stuff by myself. Even hanging a picture, something I used to be really good at, is now very challenging. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna put this counter back and see if it fits in the hole I made. I did measure 24 inches from the quarter round to the edge where I cut, so that should be the exact depth of this counter. So let's push it back and find out. Getting close. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit. Okay, well that is pretty freaking good. Unfortunately, I didn't take into account the door. So if I want to push it all the way to the wall, I gotta cut this out. Do I want to do that? There's still a gap. So I took a little break because I was disheartened. The first section that I showed you all the splinters and stuff, that took about 25 minutes. I finally got the courage to try again on the other side where the pantry's gonna go, and guess what? Took me 5 minutes. Not even. 5 minutes, or less than that, and I got it all out in one piece. But look at the nails on the back of this piece. Why? Who, what, how, why, and where? Come on. How am I supposed to be successful in a world like this? Absolutely insane. This wall looks a lot nicer than the other side. Is that drywall? What is that? Is that plaster? Okay, whew. Here is the pantry that I bought. Very simple, just a box, didn't even buy doors. I have moved the fridge over to take advantage of the new space. I had originally wanted it to be as close to here as possible. Actually, before I moved the fridge, it was there. It was touching the cabinet, and I was like, why won't it touch the cabinet? What's going on? This freaking shelf is wider than the cabinet, and I didn't realize before. Anyway, here are the cupboard pieces. Wow, very large. The cupboard is 30 inches wide, and this hole is exactly 30 inches. That is a job for another day, because it's almost 6 o'clock, and I haven't eaten dinner yet, and this is what my stove looks like. So I have to clean my kitchen, and then make dinner, and then eat dinner, and then just, I don't know, sit down or something. Hello. Oh, my battery's dying. It's the next day. I am, of course, wearing the same sweater. And I'm going to attempt to put more of this together. So I think it will just perfectly fit, which makes me nervous, but we're going for it. The instructions do suggest that you lay everything on the ground, on a rug, and have a friend help you. I don't have any of that. I don't have space for laying it down. I don't have a friend. So I'm gonna try and do it standing up and see how that goes. Okay, I've changed course. Basically, you're supposed to put on the top and the bottom of the thing and then slide in the back, close it in. Can't do that because I don't have another 90 inches above to slide it down from the top. I'm just concerned that I won't be able to flip it up because of that light once it's all put together, but we'll see. No other choice but to see. We'll see. My other concern, since this fit is so tight, is that I won't be able to slide it in. I might have to do like a little Frogger situation. Put the assembled unit upright over here, pull the fridge out and over, bring the unit across, and then shove it in and then put the fridge back. Do I have the space? I don't know. We'll find out. Again, we'll find out. It is built. Okay, so that's the basic structure. I'm supposed to flip it over 1/4 rotation and hammer the back, like nail the back piece into place. I don't know if I have the space to rotate, so we'll see. But also I realized I should have ordered feet, so this doesn't sit directly on the ground, because I do want it to be like, I want there to be like a like toe kick area that matches the rest of the cabinetry, so like, I don't know, 2 inches or whatever. So I ordered feet from IKEA, and I also ordered drawers, which were out of stock when I ordered this the first time. So that is going to be available to pick up tomorrow, so I will do that. In the meantime, I will stand this up because I can't use my kitchen otherwise, and I guess I'll just lay it back down tomorrow to put the feet on. I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna stand it up and just get it out of the way. I put it on this rug so I can slide it around. I've tucked it into this corner for now. Obviously, eventually it will be facing out. But until I get the feet and stuff tomorrow, there's no point in wedging it in because, like I said, I think I have to do a Frogger situation. Yeah, that's it for now. See you tomorrow for me and 2 seconds for you. Back again, day 3. I have received / picked up the rest of my IKEA order. Here are 2 drawers. Very excited. Out here in this dark area of my house are the feet. These are the feet, which I needed. These are drawer fronts for the drawers over here. Okay, so first thing first is the feet. I don't know how I'm going to do this. The smart thing to do would be to lay the whole cabinet down on its side and put the feet on and then tilt it back up, but you're not supposed to fully roll it up because it'll crush the back legs. You're supposed to like pick it up and place it down, and I don't have the strength for that. Wow, this doesn't look like IKEA at all. These look so cheap. I don't understand how this will hold up my heavy cabinet. Run into my first problem. There is a shelf in the center, as you've seen, and yesterday I put a single nail in the back to hold the back piece flush against the back of the shelf. But I know if I pull the pantry over sideways that shelf will fall because it's not connected. It's just resting on some screws by design. So when it's upright, gravity holds it in place, but when it turns sideways, it falls off. So I don't know if the one nail is gonna hold it all together. You stuck on the other side? Okay, I have a plan. Since the feet are so easy to install, they just press in. I have decided to put this box on the ground. This side is supported by the box and the back side is supported by the feet. And then put the feet on once it's standing. Because I think that's the only way we can do it, because we can't lift this off the ground. We don't have the ceiling clearance to lift this off the ground in order to avoid snapping off the legs. So I have requested backup from my housemate, and I will turn the camera back on after. Oh my god. What? It's gonna fit. Oh good. You scared me. I can't believe it. I was very skeptical. Oh my god. High five.
I didn't do much, but I'm glad.
I needed your support. But here it is. It's in here. It's in here. There's a little bit of space because the walls probably aren't flush. But like you can see, there's a gap there, and then it's no less of a gap, and then more of a gap. And you might notice these pieces of wood, not feet. Guess what? All the feet broke. I didn't even try to like circumvent the instructions. I did exactly what IKEA said. Stood it up on the back feet, lifted it high. Estella, my roommate, put the box under there, and then I installed the feet, and then we removed the box, and it was perfect, except it was right here instead of right here. So then we're like, okay, I guess we have to pick it up anyway and move it over here. That's what we did. We lifted it off the ground and shimmied it, rotated it, and tried to put it in the corner. And every move we made, we heard a snap, we heard a pop, we heard a crack. Broken, broken, broken. Only one foot survived without shattering. I don't know what they want you to do, except install it in the exact location. You know, there's absolutely no way I could have laid it down flat this way and then lifted it up immediately into its spot. I don't think a lot of people have that much space. Anyway, we improvised. because I want this thing installed. And I'm either going to build or have someone build a square frame to slide under there and be the support instead of those stupid plastic feet that are stupid and dumb.